Hey guys, it's Derek. My next subject would be Chapter 6, Traveling in the Wilderness. Um, the first thing I want to talk about is following water. Basically, just you want to find a good stream and follow it to where you might find a larger body, or just make sure you're sticking with it so that way you always have water. But if you want, follow it, see if you can find a town or whatever and stuff like that. Up next is starting out. Um, Basically, that's when you find a spot that you know you'll get back to, something like major. Like getting a campsite started where it's like, instead of just like picking a spot that's like open or anything like that that you wouldn't recognize. Um, Basically, find some place that you know you can get back to and easy to find. When to stay put. That's basically knowing like if you should go anywhere or if you should actually stay where you are due to weather, or you know, if you gotta wait for somebody to come and get you. Um, Up next would be following trails. That's It's not like your basic bike trail or road or anything like that. It'd be like finding hoof prints or droppings, or basically trails that animals have made and reused over and over again, so that way you'll know where to find food and, if need be, shelter or anything like that. Um, Up next would be snakes. Yeah, a lot of people don't like snakes. Um, there are a few that I don't. If I know they're not poisonous, then I'll probably go after them. Other than that, I'll keep my distance from them. Some of them are very fast, but it depends on what region you're in to be, know if they're poisonous, not poisonous, fast, slow, if they'll attack or anything like that. Um, you'll most like they're easy to spot in certain areas due to trails and how they move. Um, Other than that, just check for signs if you see snakes. A lot of them do shed their skin, so you will find some of that. Um, Up next would be horse know-how. Um, Basically, it's knowing how your horse can be handled or how to ride, um, things like that. That I'll actually get into more detail with later on, as with all the stuff I'm going over. Um, Up next would be canoe repair. Um, that depends on what kind of canoe you have. Most of them would either be like a plasticky or sometimes a wood, where the plastic can be easily repaired. Um, all you really need are like a patch. With wood, you would need like glues or something like that. That I'll actually get into a little bit more too. Um, Other than that, most of the time they can be easily repaired. Vehicular travel. Um, this one is basically knowing what you're going with. Excuse me. Knowing if it'll break down, when it'll break down, or just a matter of getting it repaired or anything like that. or possibly, getting it to where you're gonna be safe. Short forages. Um, this is where if you're going out on like a short jaunt or run, a little run, this is basically where you're actually sticking closer to your campsite or where you first started out. Basically just going out finding like little things like fruits and veggies, wood, stuff to kind of keep you up and stuff like that, keep your health up, keep motivated, stuff like that. Then there's choosing ride or stream. You can actually choose to get like a horse or go by land, if you, so to speak, or basically find like a good sized stream or go canoeing or boating down it if it's deep enough. That is actually a lot of fun. I've actually personally gone downstream and stuff, mostly in like lakes, which isn't really a stream, it's more of a larger body of water. But going boating downstream is actually very fun. I'd personally recommend it if you know what you're doing. But if you want, you can actually, ride a horse or anything like that, which is a little bit more easy going. Up next would be building a raft. There's many different ways of building rafts. Just what you use really. A lot of people, a lot of it's made out of wood, but you can actually build. Most common is a flat raft, where you basically take like a couple of logs or maybe like something smaller, wrap them together so you have like 3 or 4 different bundles. Then you actually put them all together and have one flat stage to work on, and that way you'll still be able to. It's still gonna be light, still moving around, but it'll still keep you afloat too. I'll actually get into a little bit more on like what you can use and stuff like that. What type of materials, like how much you should put into it and stuff like that. Up next would be wading streams. There are specific things to do during that. Where it depends on how deep the stream is to like how you should be wading it, or basically walking in or through it. If you notice this getting up past your waist, I I wouldn't personally go through it unless you know how to actually pull yourself through or go at an angle, so that way it doesn't sweep you down too far from where you gotta go. Like I said, I'll be getting into more detail with all these, and I'll actually show you guys and what to do. Up next is natural hazards. It's not like something that's man-made or started by man, where it's more like finding storms or nature-made hazards, like running into a snake or quicksand or anything like that. Your basic nature thing where it's like you run into it like, oh boy, this could be hazardous to my health, it could hurt me or it could kill me. We'll teach you guys on how to avoid that if you cannot. we will try and teach you how to maneuver away from it or through it. Up next will be climbing. There's many things to climb. One of the major things is actually climbing something to find out where you're at, to actually survey the land. You can, the desert, there's really nothing to climb. You're just walking. The major thing is like in wooded areas, or if it's hilly or mountainous, you actually want to climb not too terribly high, but high enough to where you can actually see over the land and see if you can find anything that sticks out, like water or shelters or anything like that that you can get to easily, or how, just pretty much to see how far it is. Basically, you just want to get up to look out and find where to go. And other than that, hope you guys keep watching. Add us on Facebook. Natural hazard right there, something falling. But yeah, keep us on Facebook. Find us. We'll be on YouTube. If anything, email us at themnatureboys.gmail, or my bad, natureboys@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and we'll keep you guys posted. So we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.